People, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase D. It is time for late night snack time with the Scoville Squad, and this is a rare one, folks. We're doing this one live. We'll do it live. And that's what we're doing. Canuck Cravings. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody joining me. We're going to have some fun today, people. We are going to, I'm going to do a review. Here's how we're going to do tonight. This is a little bit different than the average late night snack time. I don't know if we'll go until 9. I just don't know. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a review of this from Elijah Extreme. This is their Elijah Extreme Regret Beef Jerky. Now, this is a funny jerky. The other night I was watching TV with Tommy, and I found 2 bags of this. And I opened the bag and I had some. I was like, man, I was like, is it too late? Is this a bad idea? Yankee Kyle, thank you for being here, dude. I was like, is it too late for me to be eating this? So I ate a piece and I was like, man, it's hot, but it wasn't like too hot. And it just tasted so good. So I ate like most of the pouch, like the whole pouch. I have 3 of these. And Zach D, good to see you. And I went to bed, and about an hour and a half after I went to bed, I was like, oh no, that's not. Oh, it is. It was cat cramps. Ragnar, Yankee Kyle, Zach D, Canuck Cravings. Thank you for being here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to review this. And then at 9:30, get something hot. We're doing 1 hot minute tonight, people. And we'll do 1 hot minute at 9:30. I don't know, 9:30 my time, so on the half hour. Green Man, good to see you. I don't know if we're going to do a whole hour. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear, as they say. All right, so before I review this from Elijah Extreme, let me tell you what's in it. Oh, man, I can't read that. Elijah Extreme Regret is in this, is the heat source. We got beef. Nice save. So we got this piece of jerky. So I'm going to review this. And this is also, I'm not going to eat anything. I'll eat a small piece at 9:30 on the half hour when we all eat together. But it's bad. I can't really review something if I'm doing the horse race. You know what I'm talking about. So real quick, is there anybody in the chat who's never experienced a 1 hot minute? Is there anybody? Because if you haven't, put a 1 in the chat if this is new to you. And this is from Elijah Extreme Regret. Dean is in the house. Man, oh man, Dean, thank you for being here. Oh, Dean has never experienced a 1 hot minute. You're in good shape. Neither is Green Man? No way. I know Ragnar and Zach D have. I know Yankee Kyle has been in one. I'm not sure about Canuck Cravings. All right, so here's the deal. 1 hot minute is where everybody in the chat eat something hot together. And it's nice that this is a small stream. There's a small number of us. It's going to make it so much fun. So here's your charge. Get something hot. We'll wait. No problem. It doesn't have to be super hot. Anything spicy will work. All right. And then you're going to say in the chat what you're eating. Like I'm eating Extreme Instant Regret. So if you have let's say you have Tabasco with chips. There's an example. I'm eating Tabasco with chips. And then everybody gets an idea of what everybody else is eating. And then on the half hour, I do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, the whole 9 yards. And when we get to 0, 1 hot minute. Everybody eats something hot. And then what you do, we all know what you're eating because you posted it, which is kind of cool. But then it's like a horse race. And you'll see what I mean when you get there. So what you'll do is this. Once you eat it on the half hour, you'll eat it and you'll say how hot it is. Like for me, it's just a 1 out of 10 so far. Or it's a 3 out of 10 so far. And then as your heat changes, oh my gosh, I'm at a 4 out of 10. And everybody kind of follows everybody's heat, and it's really fun. It's a very cool thing. What kind of chips? I don't really have any chips. Any chips. Anything you got. I've had people that have said, I don't have anything hot, but I got black pepper. It's got the word pepper in it. It counts. Really, the truth of the matter is we just want you to be here and enjoy it with us. But if you have some spicy chips, it doesn't have to be super spicy. I don't want you to cramp up. It's late. For some people, it's the middle of the night. Just did a bunch of tincture. I can do some more. Green Man, that's the kind of spirit that's going to get you honorable mention during 1 hot minute. We've done 1 hot minute when there's been way over 100 people. This is fun. It was totally impromptu. I didn't warn anybody about it. You know who I got to warn? Lego. Where's Lego, man? There's Lego. All right. Leaving Lego a message because he's going to bum out. He loves 1 hot minute. All right, Lego. So I'm at 1 hot minute, and we're waiting on you. I would hate to see you miss this. You know, I'm doing this for you, dude. All right. So who's eating what? I know that Green Man's going to do some tincture. What else is anybody working with? Yankee Kai, you got anything hot? What are you going to be munching on? 1 hot minute is a good time. It's fun. So we've had a couple that were really, really fun. In fact, the very last one was a great time. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see. This is really good jerky. Has anybody had this jerky? From Elijah Extreme. If you've never had their sausage, it's really worth trying. Gnarly Bones with a great name, dude. Made back to green chili. It added 2 tablespoons of Exoresco. You know what we all call that within the chili community, right? You know Exoresco's nickname? Mark Albert's good to see you. Anybody in the chat know the nickname that everybody in the chili community has for Exoresco? It's very funny. It has a funny backstory. No problem, Ragnar. I'm just glad you're here. There you go. Ragnar and Oscar both know about Ragnar and Oscar. Ragnar and Gnarly Bones both know Oscar. And the word on the street is they were doing a voice to text, and somebody was texting a buddy. I think it was Chris. I'm not quite sure. And said, "Do you have any Oscar? I need to get some Oscar. I need to get some Exoresco." And the voice to text didn't read Exoresco. It picked up Oscar, and he sent it. And we've been laughing about it ever since. It's good. It's good jerky though. It's like for a non-chili head, it would be too much. You wouldn't enjoy it at all. A non-chili would hate it. If you're a chili head though, it's got a wonderful little heat. Maybe I ate almost the whole bag, and I think if you ate the whole bag, it might climb to like a 7, 6 or 7. It builds. Here's the funny thing about it. Anytime you eat snacks that are spicy, for the most part, they drop off much quicker than a pepper would. All right, so we have about 15 minutes until 1 hot minute. Toby Reville, have you ever been to a 1 hot minute, Toby? We are doing 1 hot minute tonight. So if you have just joined the chat, you have 15 minutes to get something spicy, because on the half hour, about 16 minutes from now, a little over 15 minutes, we are going to be doing 1 hot minute. We're all going to eat something together before we actually begin 1 hot minute. I'd like everybody, if you could, to put in the chat what you're munching on. For instance, Green Man, he's eating some tincture. Excuse me. Was it Green Man? Yeah, Green Man's doing tincture. Mark Albert's doing some tincture. Fresh Tabasco pepper, Dean's going to have from the garden. Nice. Very, very nice. Toby has never been to a 1 hot minute. These are fun. This is like everybody in the chat's all eating something hot together at the same time. On the half hour, I'm going to say, I'll do a countdown. And then when it gets to 0, I'll say 1 hot minute. Everybody eats whatever they've got that's hot. And then you're going to, it'll be kind of subdued today because we have a very small, very, very intimate little chat. But when we have like 100 or plus people doing 1 hot minute, it's crazy. As soon as we start, it sounds like a horse race. And that's kind of where I get that from. Yankee Kyle's got some flaming hot Cheetos, a perfect example of a wonderful thing to do on 1 hot minute. It doesn't have to be something that's going to be punishing. I wonder if we're going to see Lego. Robert, Burns and McCoy Verde, a lovely choice. I really like Burns and McCoy. Arwa, hey friends, late night. Bus, hey Johnny, a quick hello and good night. Thank you for saying hello and good night. Good to see you, Arwa. Brock Bandy is going to eat his last primatale. Now, I got to tell you something. On an impromptu late night snack time live, a primatale is ambitious. Have you prepped well, Brock Bandy? Because you still have 14 minutes, 13 minutes and change to prep. That's ambitious. I'm not pulling the trophy out yet, but I'm getting it close. I got a funny feeling that honorable mention might go to Brock tonight. We will see how that goes. So it's a lot of fun, though. And, it's kind of neat that it's small. I enjoy them when they're huge, but it's kind of fun that it's kind of a little one here. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to sit back and observe this time. Fair enough, Toby. I'm just happy that you're here. But these are a good time. There's no two ways back. It may not feel exactly like a horse race, given the smaller field of horses, so to speak. Wes Lightburn, I still have your great design for sure. I've just been tied up with a million different things, but it's definitely not, I'm not giving up on it. Wes Lightburn in the house, people. It's 1 hot minute. So you still got about 12 and a half minutes or so to get something hot so we can all burn together. And remember, it's not a contest. Well, I do give honorable mention to whoever burns the hardest. However, it's not really a contest. So, you know what? We all need to say hello to Lego, even though he's not here. Mr. Melendez joined the chat. Awesome. So let's all say hi to Lego. Hello, Lego. He'll feel bad. He'll check it out tomorrow and go, man, I missed it. Jamie Honeycutt, so good to see you. Hello from North Carolina. Mitch Flicks. Gotta say, you're one of my heroes. Aim higher, Mitch. I'm just kidding. When I try hot foods, I base everything on my scale as 10 being your tube of terror. I died. But I'll never forget it. Love you, man. Mitch Flicks, thank you for being here. Very, very cool. See, we got people saying hi to Lego. This is going to be great. When he comes here tomorrow, he's going to be like, maybe he'll get here late after the 1 hot minute. I don't want to see that happen. But if he does miss it, he needs to see that. Jamie Honeycutt, thank you for you love the vids. Thank you so much. Listen, I have a funny feeling there might be some people here who've never experienced a 1 hot minute. You are in luck. Tonight, in about 11 and a half minutes, we will be doing a 1 hot minute. And what it is everybody in the chat's all going to eat something hot together. And once you've eaten it, you are going to report in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10 how hot your heat is. Now, obviously start small. Like, for instance, we've got Brock Bandy's eating a red primatale. What? It's crazy. So he'll start off saying, oh, it's like a 4. He might get to 5 or 6 or 7. You never know. Jamie Huntington says, I can't do it. No problem. I'm just glad you're here, Jamie. Thank you for being here. Jamie Shelton, a fraternity that I was a member in at college, once played a prank that involved a horse. We put the horse in the dean's office. The prank went wrong, and the horse had a heart attack and died. Lego. I did it. I pulled it. Yeah, I got a bad horse story from my youth. I'll tell it another time. Love your hot pepper videos. Thank you, Yankee Kyle. Appreciate it greatly. People, we are very close. We are getting about 10 minutes away. 10 minutes and change from 1 hot minute. Here are the participants we have in the chat right now. You ready? We have my wrenches, Brock Bandy and Jamie Shelton, or Jeremy Shelton, excuse me. We've got Dizzy Dragon Green Man, Jamie Honeycutt. We got Mark Albitz, Mitch Flicks. We have Robert. I hope I'm saying that right, Mishwitz. Robert. We have Arwa. We have Tony Reville. We have Wes Lightburn and Mr. Yankee Kyle. So that's who we have in the stream tonight. Didn't expect this. I know isn't it fun? It's fun when I drop it on you. I almost did this last night, but I didn't feel up to it. So, and last night, Lego knew about it. And when it was over, I after my first stream, I had a little bit of time. I was like, man, I don't feel up to it. So I messaged Lego and said, it's not going to happen tonight. It's going to happen tomorrow. He was okay. So we're going to give him a hard time. Brandon H., good to see you. I've ever blended habaneros. Not in a blender, no. I've made, I've cut up and, made, salsa out of it, but I've never blended them. All right, people, we are now 9 minutes and change away from several people's first 1 hot minute. Man, they are fun. I love 1 hot minute. Reveille. There you go. I pronounce my last name Reveille. Well, I hope I don't get it wrong. I definitely won't get Toby wrong. I'm really glad you're here, Toby. Thank you. Habanero smoothie. I've done several pepper smoothies, but never a habanero one. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I haven't. All right, people. We are now. Let's see. Anybody else fail to mention what they're doing for their 1 hot minute? Anybody else want to add? We still have a little bit of time. If you joined us and you haven't got something hot yet, go get something hot. Love the videos. Do you know where there are growers that specialize in organic chili peppers? You know what? This is what I would do, Nathan. Thanks for being here. I would check out the pepper groups on Facebook. You would certainly be able to find somebody who is into organic. Lawn Dog, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Round 1 distillate, a gummy bear. Very impressive. Okay, Mitch Flicks is going to find something real quick. We still have a few minutes. You have plenty of time. Pineapple habanero sauce, says Dizzy Dragon. Much love. Keep it hot. We will, Toby. Thank you for being here again. I've got some self-grown Billy Biker jalapeno. That sounds exciting, Wes. Kristen Melinda is eating in spirit. Close to bedtime for me. Too close. Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do. I made the mistake the other night, eating this very same thing. Almost a whole bag of that. Like a couple hours later than it is now. It was a drag. All right, one last time. I think I know who's, if you're here for the first time experiencing your first 1 hot minute, we are excited for you. We welcome you. Thompson Wells. I just had the 7-pot primos and jalapenos from my garden a few minutes ago. If the burn is still happening, I will ratify this and I will say that counts for here. And that's what matters. I have some Seton Farm scorpion pepper pistachios. Gonna take some handfuls to the homies. Man, you're getting brownie points. This is beautiful. All right, we're getting close, people. We're down 6 minutes and change to 1 hot minute. I'm excited for this. It's kind of neat that it's a small, intimate little group tonight. It's like you're in my living room. Last time we did one of these, there was over 100. You wouldn't have fit in my living room. But I'm excited for this. This is going to be good. This will be a much more controlled horse race. It's kind of crazy when there's 100 people doing it. But those numbers are just going to get bigger and bigger. Don't forget, tomorrow, anybody who doesn't have 30 neither, says Dizzy. Tomorrow, we're doing Bus Pass live stream, 5 o'clock. Lawn Dog says, the sauces from DEF CON, Johnny, are startlingly hot. They kind of make me have second thoughts about a second application. I understand, Lawn Dog. We've all been there, man. We've all been there. All right, we are close. We're about a little over 5 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Mark Furzy, man, he's a buddy of mine in Australia. He's becoming a chili head, eating peppers. It's crazy. Oh, no, Kristen, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, is it a tuba therapy? I don't want you to ruin your sleep over this. Fake it. We'll believe you. Lie to us. I'm easy to be lied to. I'll buy it. Don't disrupt your sleep over 1 hot minute. But if you're going to, a peanut's the way to do it. I'm kidding. All right, people. 3.5 minutes was 3.5 minutes and we're there. Fun fact, I want it to be called the capsaicin ritual. That's what Dizzy wanted it to be called, the capsaicin ritual. I think that might be it's like a / 1 hot minute, the capsaicin ritual. That's what we're going to call it, I think. I like it. It's got a fun ring to it. 1 hot minute, the capsaicin ritual. I like it. I make a motion that we make the official name 1 hot minute, the capsaicin ritual. Do I hear a second? Anybody second this? Kristen says it won't ruin my sleep. It just usually fast after a certain time for weight loss. It's that intermittent fasting. Yeah. Sounds like a movie. It does. In a world. Wes Lightburn seconds that motion. We're good. Lawn Dog likes the phrase. I got some interesting depth and perspective when you think about it. It does. It has depth and perspective when you think about it. Look at that. Brock Bandy seconds it. So is Mark. So is Ragnar. We're in wonderful shape. We are also 3.5 minutes away from 1 hot minute. I'm kind of excited about this. You know, that's why I already did the review of mine first. Sometimes it is a great phrase. Sometimes when I do the 1 hot minute with you guys, and the numbers are flying up, and I'm still chewing whatever I'm eating. So that's why I did mine first. 1 it's like 5 calories or something. That's why I never understood about sugar. Like sugar, there's so many different sugar substitutes, and most of them will kill a rat. You know what I mean? And here's the thing: a teaspoon of sugar is like 16 calories. It's a big deal. Hey, Mike, Chili, Eskimo Stoltz, quick! You have like 2.5 minutes. We're doing 1 hot minute. I'm kind of excited you're here. Thank you for joining us, dude. Very good to see you. All right, so we're close, people. We are very, very close to 1 hot minute. Had to eat a sandwich really quick. That's last minute prepping right there, people. Yeah, it was a good call, dude, or you would have had a rotten night's sleep. And the fact that, you have a pretty good tolerance. You'll be all right. I've made that mistake. Yankee Kyle, Johnny, shout out to your members. They are rock stars. They really, really are. Honest to goodness, they are. Robert says, left the Verde at home, but I got Melinda's extra hot to have in my backpack. Very, very well done. 2.5 minutes, people. We are 1 hot minute. Kind of excited. This is a small little intimate horse race today. I'm kind of excited. I think I'm not a betting guy, but for honorable mention, I think that we're going to get some action out of Brock Bandy. A while ago, I had chocolate scorpion for 1 hot minute. My mouth inflated, says Dizzy Dragon. He'll do that to you. Did you get your sauce out of your backpack, Robert? Hope you did. Green Man says 1 hot minute is also Red Hot Chili Peppers' album and song. I didn't realize that. That's very interesting. Smelling these alone has an effect. It's the truth. Once you've eaten them, it's almost like a PTSD thing. When you smell them, you're like, oh, because you know what it's going to do. You know what I mean? This is a great group for 1 hot minute. I have Homer, hot chocolate habanero, snap. It's a great group for 1 hot minute. Dizzy Drag is doing a Bula. No, that's what you're crossing? Bula with a warthog. Isn't that interesting? All right, people, we are, what are we doing here? We're about 1.5 minutes away. Everybody have their food ready, your spicy item? Are we ready? Everybody excited for your 1 hot minute? I hope you are. Look at all these warthog crosses Dizzy's tantalizing us with. I have a Red Hot Chili Pepper song in my head now. That counts, Toby. You don't have to eat anything. You're doing it in your head. We're good. Okay, people, we are 1 minute. We are less than 1 minute away from 1 hot minute. Are you guys ready? Everybody ready? You got your food ready? If anybody, I'll tell you what, do you realize if you just logged in right now, you still could run to the fridge, get something, or run to the pantry, get something spicy. What do you think is how the beast or the I would go with the RB003, even if it's not necessarily hotter. Visually, it's going to be beautiful. I think that would be a better looking, that would be a more fascinating cross to me. And yet, not only that, for community appeal, people in the chili community, the beast is cool, but the RB003, it's a hot pepper right now. People are really into it because of the looks of it. All right, we're 20 seconds away. People ready? Here we go. Oh, man, gnarly bones. Ready? Got a spoonful of sauce called Pandora Apocalypse. Panda Apocalypse, sorry. Last minute decision. Very, very good one. Even it's Tabasco. We're all family. Exactly. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 hot minute. And that counts, Arwa. You're in there. Hopscotch mash sauce in spirit. All right, so the horse race begins. Everybody's chewing up. I'm thinking right now about Brock Bandy. I miss pods, says Green Man. So I have pods. I feel guilty. I got some pods in my fridge. I do. I really want to do this jerky tonight. All right, so I'm waiting to hear from Brock Bandy. He's still chewing up yum, yum pineapple. So Dizzy's not going to be hurting too bad because it's pineapple hob. He's going to have a bit of a burn in there. See, normally right now, the thing is flying. This is a nice, comfortable pace for 1 hot minute. Sting of orange habanero. You know what? To me, the orange hob stings way more than the red hobs do. I don't know. It's just me. Brock Bandy's at a 4 with that Primatali, and it's gonna look. Listen, if he's only at a 4, and we are okay. So we did the thing. We are now exactly 1 minute in, and Brock's at a 4. So that's probably going to climb. Dizzy's at a 2.5. Wes Lightburn at a 2. Not too hot. Mike Chili Eskimo Stoltz at a 2. Okay, Dizzy's lower, maybe like a 2.2. All right, Dean says 2 heat, but he's got hiccups. Bonus points for hiccups, Dean. Mark Alberts is at a 2. Robert at a 1.5. Christian Miller, I cannot eat these without making a face. 5 immediately. I love you for that. It's pretty cool. Thank you for eating that. Tincture 1 for Green Man. That means that man's got a tolerance, people. All right, Greg Ragin' Cajun. Love the Kang Star Lemon Starburst. It's a great pepper. Arwa's at a 3. Awesome, Arwa. Dizzy Dragon, wow, everyone went low today. Chances are the time of this 1 hot minute is affecting people's, like, I think, listen, you got to think that Brock Bandy's going yard eating a Primatali at this hour. Panda Apocalypse packs a punch, easily a 4 or 5. Gnarly Bones, I love it. So right now, Brock Bandy's at a 6. Oh, Kristen Melinda's at a 7.5. So we got a little bit of a race here with Brock Bandy at a 6 and Kristen with a 7.5. Now she had a Tubatera peanut. Brock Bandy ate a Primatali. So there's some stuff. There's some heat here. Could go either way. You never know what's going to happen. Dizzy Dragon, capsaicin cramps got me acting unwise. It happens, man. Everybody at a 1 hot minute is going to fly too close to the sun and melt their wings. Brock Bandy scooping in with a 7. So we got a real close race here with Kristen Melinda at a 7.5. Wes Lightburn right on Kristen, he says. So, Kristen, where are you at? Are you going up still, or are you on your way down? I think she might go to an 8. But Brock Bandy isn't done yet. He's only 2.5 minutes in. It's a Primatali. It's going to climb for probably another 2 minutes at least, maybe even 3. Now, he has a really high tolerance, so this may be where it's going to go for him. It may not get any higher. Pretty sure Brock has more tolerance than me. Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't really matter. It just matter how, relative. It's all relative. It's like a handicap playing golf. Just did 2 more tablespoons. Dizzy Dragon, you are a madman. So here's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to wait a little longer to see what happens with Kristen and Brock, because they're the ones that went hard to the paint today. Are you still climbing, Brock? Or are we tapering off? I got something tells me that he's hovering at 7. And I don't think it's paused, but then swallowed my spit, and now it's an 8. If that doesn't need to be on a shirt or a bumper sticker, you tell me what does. That's awesome. Got to a 4.2 for the instant burn. Same for Brock Bandy. So Brock's at an 8. So here's what we're going to do. This is 2 of you are winning. You guys are sharing prize for honorable mention. Kristen Melinda and Brock Bandy, both scooping 8s today. Pretty impressed. And whether it goes up for either one of you or not, you both earned it tonight. Balaki, we just did 1 hot minute, man. I'm so sorry. This is kind of cool. I'm learning a lot, Toby. The capsaicin ritual winners. Exactly. So this was the very, very first ever 1 hot minute, the capsaicin ritual. Man, I like that sound. So, Toby, that was the 1 hot minute. Stubby, 1085. Stay sober, brother. I hate being sober. You know what? Trick your mind. A lot of fun little hobbies. Reward your brain with doing fun things you've never done before. Even if it's boring, like adult coloring. I'm not even joking you. Doing anything that you don't normally do is going to give you a dopamine hit. It's going to help. Trust me, I get it, Stubby. I promise you I do, man. I quit all the bad drugs about 15 years ago and alcohol about 5.5 years ago. But peppers are my buzz, man. Yesterday, I got a great endorphin rush, partly from eating the peppers and then from putting Reaper powder in my eyeballs. Thank you, Wes Lightburn. But stay strong, Stubby. I don't know if you're into the lifeboat, but check out my brother's channel, The Lifeboat. It's a good place to get judgment-free support. Kristen says, I think this is as high as it's going unless I eat another one, but it sticks around for a while. Lasting power on TOT peanuts. Indeed, they got legs. Robert peaked and done. Took a big chug. Thank you, Robert. Dizzy Dragon. SSRS, RIS, help me. I know they are controversial. Hey, listen, whatever you got to do, I don't judge, man. Listen, whatever you got to do to get sober, get sober. Seriously. Green Man, burning helps with being sober. I'm telling you, we've talked about it so many times, but high levels of capsaicin increases serotonin levels. Makes life easier. Burning helps with being sober. That'd be a good t-shirt. Lawn Dog, next time, Johnny, I'm going to do vanilla ice cream and Hellfire Blueberry Hell. I want something that makes me smile after eating it. Indeed. Toby, 24 years off the hard drugs. Man, I'll tell you, I don't miss them at all. Still haven't started coming down yet. Brock's going to ride that one for a while. Jason P., my dude. Yeah, there's a lifeboat. Please check that out right there, Stubby. It's a great place to get support, man. I like to wait to the end, wait till the heat gets down to almost gone before I drink anything. Green Man, congratulations, Toby. Yeah, for real. You know, if you watch, there's such a correlation between peppers, what we do here, and sobriety. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's true. Yankee Kyle has been drug-free for 36 plus years now. Don't ever cave. Don't ever try it. Please. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for everybody being here. Let me do a roll call and thank everybody personally. Here's a list. I hope it's accurate. My wrenches, Brock Bandy, Jason P., Balak Anderson, thanks for being here. Dizzy Dragon, Green Man, Kristen Melinda, Lawn Dog, Robert Stubby, 1085, Arwa, Robert, Mishflix, Toby, Wes Lightburn, and Yankee Kyle. Hey, thank you all for being with me. You all are awesome. Gnarly Bones, thanks for being here. There won't be another One Hot Minute this week, but you can just about guarantee you're going to get one next week. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I love you guys. Be kind to somebody. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was One Hot Minute.